Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Reapers. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Carolina Reapers.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Tom Seaver.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Off the afternoon
and now,
for St.
Mason
Louis,
Wynn.
the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
That's in for a strike at 95. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Number 11, Victor.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Seaver, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The count.
2 out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Stays alive.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. And we're back. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Tank Hence.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Scott makes his way towards it, but it's just out of reach. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Diving, makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. And here comes Bellinger. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Contreras.
Seaver back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And there's one down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That to right. Burleson on his way over. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Nick Kurtz. Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Brandon Marsh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Marsh checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Next offering is in for a strike. Kurtz stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. This is Bryce Terang. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Stepping in, Andre Dawson. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Towards first, Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Yoel Pozo. And that one wrapped foul. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, bases empty. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Ball 1 there. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bellinger up to hit, grounded out. His first time up. Outside,
that's a ball.
Ball 1.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Bellinger around second on his way to 3rd. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
All over that one right there. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can.
On the mound now, number 35.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 down, runner at 3rd. Chisholm now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's outside. Bellinger takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's outside.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
The batter, number 5.
2 down, bases
Shortstop,
empty.
Jacob
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one upstairs. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He jacks that one out to left. It's 7-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, leading off, Masyn Winn. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next to hit, Victor Scott. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a
No
strike.
balls, 2 strikes.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Now the catcher up to hit, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. That one hit to right. Gwynn on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
now the
off
left
for
fielder,
Carolina,
Brandon
the
Marsh.
left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging,
No
went up there with a
matter.
plan to
Number
be
2,
aggressive.
second
You'll often hear the
baseman,
phrase
Marsh.
short to it, long through it,
No
and that's a
man.
great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
At the plate, Bryce Terang. That's a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
The
Pitch was
batter,
on the
number
outside,
8,
didn't go the other
designated
way with
hitter,
it, but still a nice
Andre
job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well. If he
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this
ball,
guy's
2
so
strikes.
comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball,
That misses.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Marsh on third. Terang. That's second with nobody out. Swings and he breaks his bat. Contreras takes it himself, and that is a big first out. So up next,
Now
Tony
batting,
Gwynn.
the right fielder,
0 for 2
Tony
in this one.
Win.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. See you later. And they add a pair. It's 10-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. And 1-2.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The center fielder, number 35.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody
1 for 2.
Bellinger.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 12-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Bases empty, one away. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Chisholm, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott under it, puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty.
5.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Wilson Contreras. Seaver back to work.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Now here is Brendan Donovan. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. His first at bat was a strikeout. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. And that one handled to first. And they get Arenado for the out. That's out number 3. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. First pitch misses.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Swings through that.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Nope, that's off
Next
the plate.
one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling
Now
with
batting,
2 strikes.
the left
Just one of
fielder,
those seeing high base
Brendan
hits through the infield. He just kind of
Marsh.
rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This one kicks away from Herrera. Kurtz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Just off the inside edge. Kurtz stands at second with no outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. So digging in, Bryce Terang.
Number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
1 away with a runner at third. Base hit and a run in to score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jorge Alcala.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the DH, Andre Dawson. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Herrera gathers, throws to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and a run is in to score. So a man at first. And now Johnny Bench. First offering and it just misses. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And that's a little high. And it's 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Out to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And here is Yoel Pozo. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's a ball.
Just missed. That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
1 ball.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Out towards left center. Pozo makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High in the air, out to right. Burleson sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-0. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. That one hammered left field. Pozo going back. See you later. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. Now, what an attempt at the one.
They turn things over to the southpaw, John King.
John King.
So 2 away with nobody on. Bryce Turang, the next to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses inside. And 1-1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Siggy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of start.
Grounds one to short. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Now batting. The
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the Cardinals catch. Ivan Herrera.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Here's Contreras now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And a foul ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. And we're back. And now the DH, Andre Dawson.
Hitter, Andre Dawson.
That smash towards center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit. Johnny Bench. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. King, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball, that's out.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Arenado in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Man at second. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Yoel Pozo getting ready to hit.
Yoel Pozo.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Making 18 strikeouts on the day. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. King back to work. Just missed.
Yeah.
To the right side, and that squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now here is Jacob Wilson.
Outside.
Throw is saved. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, win. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Tries to get back and save. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Jazz and he scores. It's an RBI single and the lead continues to grow.
Waste no time there. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Bryce Turang digs in now. Pitch
Ball
misses
one,
there,
no strike.
and that's ball one. Kurtz at third. Marsh over at first with one away. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. See you later. They must be going crazy in the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 21-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that
new arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 64, Ryan Fernandez.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Andre Dawson. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a chance for Tony Gwynn. Scott sizes this one up, squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And that is downstairs. 1-0. That one missing inside. And the slider catches the zone.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now the
St. Louis,
DH,
the
Lars
designated hitter,
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2.
0-2 is the count. One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
The center fielder,
and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And takes low for ball 1. They're down to their final strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Seaver is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.